Hi guys, welcome to Football Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe. Well, my hair's a bit of a mess. Keeping each other safe and spreading the love during this pandemic. And remember, we all need a little bit of loving, guys. Before I go any further, please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. The channel is growing now, but we still need a little bit of help to get to the target in which we need. And without your help, the channel cannot grow. So please subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. And if you haven't done it, then why not? Anyway, before I go any further, bear with me a sec. Alan will kill me if I don't do this. There you go. Get you 10% over the club at Alan and the guys at waydayapparel.co.uk. You have to quote Football Brownie in the promo code. And you have to include the capital F, capital W, and capital B in that promo code, because it wouldn't work otherwise. Okay? So get your new clobber, awaydayapparel.co.uk, and then you can show off your new clobber to your mates when we're all back in the football. Now, before I go any further, let's go into these comments, because I know there's a few comments made before I went live. FIFA. Okay, no worries. Regarding the title to this live show, which I'll get to you now, but I take FIFA's comment on board that it may only be some football fans. I take that on board, FIFA, and comment is yeah, I agree. Hi David, hope you well, my friend. Tom, hi Brownie. I'm well. I'm out of a spare bedroom. I'm in the spare room, but I'm out of the spare bedroom. Unfortunately, Mr. Putin has a kind of technique to use overspending powers to get in allowing me to get out of a doghouse. Guys, you know what I mean. Anyway, Finn, hi Finn. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well as well. Brownie, Brownie. There you go, Alice. Okay, sorry if I just coughed in your ear or something. Right. Anyway, tonight I'm on the worst tasting local lager Andalusia or Spain has ever bought. Cruz Campo. If you're ever in this, ever visit Spain in the future, and you look at the bars, and you look at what draft beers are available, for fuck's sake, don't buy this shit. I hate it. Only bought it because it was nothing else. I went to a shop too late, didn't I? Anyway, while I'm trying to open this without flooding the room out, let's get on to my the heading of my of the video, really. Now I know it's international. Break, and during international break, many football-based YouTube channels. No, I'm going to rephrase this actually. Many unimaginative football YouTube channels have a tendency of thinking that football, real life football, is like a game of FIFA. And they say, okay, well, who would you sell in the summer? Who do you sell from our club in the summer? And you say, I'll sell him. I'll buy him. And it's just a load of bollocks. It's just a load of bollocks, and it's quite cringeworthy in my opinion. Because the real world doesn't act like that. You know, there's a lot of things that could stop a normal transfer going through, whether that's buying or selling. For example, well, if you want to sell X amount of players from your club, you have to find buyers for X amount of players. And especially with COVID and all that, there's not much money going around within the football world at the moment. You also have to And this is the real one of my big bugbears of it all is that no matter how many times I have told people, okay, as you guys know, yeah, I worked with Steve when he was a football agent, and it was only for a few years, but it wasn't, even for a few years, I, I, had the experience of coming across wives, girlfriends, even parents who were telling their son, no, they're not going to move. They're not going to move for whatever reason. Cheers, by the way. For whatever reason. It could be anything. In Aaron Ramsey's case, the reason why he didn't go to Manchester United in January, before he went to Arsenal in the summer, was because his parents wanted him to finish Welsh education. Okay? There are other reasons, Guillem Balaguer, the Spanish journalist, famously stated that the reason why Messi hasn't left Barcelona, before now, and it wasn't because he wanted to stay at Barcelona. It wasn't even because Barcelona were one of the best teams in the world at the time. The real reason was because he's a family man. He's got a private beach in the Barcelona area. His wife did not want to leave Barcelona. His kids loved it, the area. And he wasn't going to be getting that in the middle of Manchester or in North London or in Liverpool. There's so many reasons why a move may collapse or a potential move may collapse. And what fucks me off is that there's so many new breed football fans now are just thinking it's like a game of FIFA. And it's fucking embarrassing. It is really fucking embarrassing. What do you guys think? Are you guys can you guys see the point in which I'm trying to make? Are you guys watching these bloody videos as well? I buy him. It's bollocks, absolute bollocks. And these are the same people who think that FIFA, if you go on bloody, where like FIFA would give fucking, pass ratings and bloody speed fucking ratings and so on. These are the same guys who swear blind that what FIFA is saying in their fucking video game is real life. Haven't they not got a fucking brain? Another thing is the website transfer market. You go on a website transfer, so many people going on the transfer market. And I caught someone out just last week because I can't remember the player's name we were talking about, but it was just last week where we were on about a player. Can't remember. Man United may have been interested in him, or it was rumored Man United were interested in him. And he was based in Spain. The player was based in Spain, Sevilla or Valencia. I can't remember. He played for a Spanish club. And I said, do you know how many injuries this guy has had the last 2 years? Now I know because because I'm over here, I follow the Spanish league, La Liga quite closely. Do you know how many injuries this guy has had? And a guy who I was in a debate with, on transfer market, he says he's only had one groin injury in the last 2 years. And I said, no, that's completely wrong. It's completely wrong. Have a look at another website. Okay, no worries. So he looked at another website and he listed his injuries in the last 2 years. and there's many sites like Transfer Market. I'm not just bringing that one up. There's many sites like Transfer Market which has basically been created by fake news. Absolute. It's like the football industry's version of fake news, and so many people fucking go on that information. It's fucking crazy, people. Have you not got a fucking mind to yourselves? Have you not got a mind to yourselves? Really pisses me off. Anyway, let's go back in the comments. Dave said, sorry, Dave, sorry, man. Can't wait to Wales, Belgium tomorrow. Yes, in Brussels, isn't it, Dave? I've been to Brussels so many times watching Wales, Belgium over the years. I think Lukaku and Hazard are both out, aren't they, I think? Tom, yeah, you're right about. Too right about that. Too right about. It's just. Listen, when I was younger, I loved computer games like anybody else. And used to watch. My mum used to go nuts when I was playing Championship Manager '92. You know, in the darkness, so that my parents would think that I'm sleeping, knowing I got school in the morning. So they go nuts when they open the door, and bloody hell, I'm halfway through a season at 4 o'clock in the morning. I understand all that, but it seems like the new breed of football fans are just fucking are just taking all this as if it's God's gospel truth. It's fucking nuts. Which puts me back to, is it another? Yeah, it is actually. It's another version of fucking controlling. It's another version of controlling. I know I'm going to go way on a tangent at the moment, yeah, but I'm hearing. Well, I have, I'm hearing from the UK that it's potential £5,000 fines now. People who are leaving the UK without any reason to, basically going on a holiday. They quote it going on a holiday, but I haven't seen my parents since last September. Okay, now, I know other people, and I've got worse circumstances than me. I wonder, I'm not going to name the person involved, right? But there's someone very, very close to me. Very close to me, so close that she was basically my elder sister as I was growing up, to help me. You guys, and we'll go on to my previous video now in the next 10 minutes or so, right? And during COVID, she was diagnosed with cancer, and she's gone through the treatment and all that. And God bless you. You know who you are. God bless you, and I can't wait to see you. I love you to bits. But I haven't seen that particular person since I last went back, which would have been nearly over 2 years ago now, because of COVID. How dare, if I was to get a COVID injection over here, bloody the vaccine are so slow. UK are throwing it out. Fair play to you. But hang on. If it was the other way around, yeah, my parents have had the vaccine. My other family members, most of my family members older than me, have had the vaccine. Yet they can't come over here to visit me. Well, hang on. Let me put a question to you then. What was the fucking point of them having a vaccine and a vaccine passport stroke certificate in the first place if they're still banned from fucking travelling? What was the point there? I'm winding myself up now. Just bear with me. I need a pee anyway, so just bear with me, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. See what you think. Tell me what you guys think anyway in the comments. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm back. I'm back. There you go. But anyway, sorry, I am back. Alison, FIFA refs are the same. Not gonna lie. I'll be honest with you. I haven't played a new version of FIFA. I haven't got a games console these days, as you can probably tell, because I'm going off a phone. But surely I can't be the only one. Jonathan Porter. Yes, you're completely right. Arsenal need to move another 10 plus players, and that's why Arteta hasn't got a chance, as it takes more. Jonathan Porter, absolutely bang on. And I tell you another thing, Jonathan Porter, right? I tell you another thing, right? Another thing, you mentioned Arsenal, and it kicked me into something. Another thing why players won't fucking move is because they're on the Premier League, not just Arsenal, but many Premier League clubs have signed players on massive, massive contracts. And if they're going to sell players, they're going to have to, the club, the selling club would still have to probably pay about between, maybe in some cases, between 20 and 50% of the wage with the new club. But yeah, you're bang right. And also as well, even though it's lenient at the moment, the FFE, or what do you call it? Fair play, fair play. The fair play that stops clubs in buying a shitload of players these days. Can't people fucking understand this? Okay, we know that Man City got away with it. Maybe a few um, uh, brown envelopes were gone. Yeah, I'm convinced, but it's still only an opinion. But in a way, I know Arteta has made some fuck ups. Let's just be honest. He still has to name the team and so on. But you bang right. In Arsenal's case, they do have to get rid of a shitload of players. There's no way they'd be able to do it. Within one summer, within bloody. There's no way they'd be able to get them in within one summer. You bang right, Jonathan. Thanks for bringing that up as well. Tom Palmer, with that in mind, do you think Messi will leave this summer, or do you think his family's desires to prevent him going again? Right. There's a difference of opinion now, Tom, compared to how it was before. First of all, there's only two clubs in the world who can afford Messi at the moment. Now, I'm going on not just Guillem Balaguer, but a number of Spanish journalists who have similar kind of viewpoint as Guillem Balaguer. Basically, there's only two clubs in the world that can afford Messi, right? And they both state-owned clubs, which is Man City and PSG. Now, PSG, Man City are all up for it. But PSG have informed Barcelona that they want to be kept informed of any progression between them and Man City, in which Barcelona have agreed to. Now, we all know that Messi has to give 12 months, basically 12 months notice to Barcelona, which he had now done officially, because there was no way he was going to win that legal case in which he tried last year. But there's a difference between what I mentioned earlier on regarding why Messi hadn't left Barcelona and now. And that difference is that his family are older. His family are older, especially her kids. So that is a big difference. Whether or not he will move, I don't know. But that's, his family are older, and that is why I'm in the now not sure kind of opinion as to an adamant no. Right. Frankie's in the house. Hi, Frankie. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. Where is he? I was back, my friend. I was back. You'll be back in a minute. I told you I was, didn't I? FFP, yeah, that's right. Financial fair play, yeah, that's right. It basically all boils down to how much your club can bring in to how much your club can spend. And another thing regarding that, I'm hearing that Everton owner Farhad Moshiri has been done for money laundering. Now, many people will not know this, but football clubs are very easy targets for rich people to use as money laundering. I probably have some Russian gangster knock my door at the moment as I'm going live speaking about this, but there's always been accusations of Roman Abramovich using Chelsea as money laundering, and I say allegations in inverted commas. But yeah, so there's always been allegations, and apparently Farhad Moshiri, the Everton owner, has now come into that. And what the people don't realise, you see, And this is why FIFA got done, or members of FIFA got done. And that is, if the transactions involved include US dollars, then that kicks in the involvement of the FBI. And these people do not want the FBI involved. You know, kind of like, they don't really give a shit. They don't really give a shit until US dollars are involved. So that'd be an interesting one for you guys to financial fair play. Yeah, it was. Now we proven innocent. Yeah, proven innocent. Yeah, I know you were. I know you were. Hi Randy. Randy's in the house. Hi Randy. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. And LouTube is in. Cardiff City. Marky was picking on Anthony. Marky was picking on Anthony Gerrard. Where's that come from? I don't know what we're talking about now. That Cardiff City fan. Anyway, welcome to the thing. Classy Brownie rage at FIFA. No, it would be classy. Yeah. Brownie, was you there when Cardiff class chased Man United? I was there. I was there in Grangestown. We all jumped in taxis. Yeah, I was there, my friend. Poets Corner. What was it now? The name changed to Poets Corner, didn't it? You had your Cornwall and then Poets Corner in the end. Oh, what was that fucking pub name? My memory's gone to pot. Amelia's in the house. Hi, Amelia. Hope you're well. Hell of a hangover. Hell of a hangover in the doghouse, and then all of a sudden, I wasn't spoken to until basically this morning, and yeah, let's just say Mrs. Putin has got a very good knack of overspending when I fucked up, basically. Let's just put it in that. Anyone want to see photos or anything? Have a look on Twitter. Twitter today. Aiden Flint was brilliant. Aiden Flint, and you know what? And this is another thing about that. Anyone see my Twitter on Sunday or Saturday, whenever it was? First of all, brilliant for Cardiff. I don't really want to go into that because we've had so many videos regarding that. Now it is what it is. But yeah, if anyone heard that Swansea guy who does a Welsh song, he's actually blocked me now. He actually asked me to come on to do a video with him a few days previously, and then he called Aidan Flint a scruff. This guy who does watch-alongs in his bedroom. Okay, no problem at all. But at least, I got some good clobber on. This guy was a proper scruff himself. Right, Jonathan Porter, the biggest mistake, Arsenal mistake, ripping up the word structures. Yes. And the excuse, but you can say it was a mistake now, but then the excuse at the time, though, Jonathan, was they can't compete. Have Wales? Have Spurs still got a wage structure in place? Because that was very, very frowned upon, wasn't it? When Anthony Jones that card, I don't believe that. That's your opinion. I just didn't. I never rated Anthony Gerrard anyway, my friend. Joe's in the house. Hi, Joni. At for Cardiff, Aidan Flint City legend. Yes, what transformation from being an outcast to a legend. Right, I'm off. Get some good luck on your exams, FIFA. Come on, guys! Everyone, put the thumbs up emoji for FIFA. Who's got exams in the morning? Let's all wish him good luck. Yeah. Come on, I'll just go off cam for a minute. when I come back, I want to see loads of thumbs up, okay, for FIFA, because he does help his channel a lot. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, Mrs. Putin come upstairs. I knew I had to do something. I forgot to do something. That's all. Right. Oh, I am looking like a bird scruff, can I? Right. Peak United come to us thinking it could take all over the place. That was a bad. I was a mistake. But in all fairness, Bo Peak, and I know that some of United fans who were there at the time. In all fairness to them, you know, that was they had balls to do that in the first place. Uh, Ellis. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, he's football with Brownie 2.0 now, Ellis. Yeah, he's football Brownie 2.0. Fucking knob end. Absolute knob end. Yeah, come on, get you thumbs up emojis. Right, that's Flint on the back of my shirt. Good guys. The thumbs up are coming in now. Well done, guys. Appreciate it. Finn, one guy said you stuck your middle finger up to him. I did. Because when I done the when I done he took a piss out of my video regarding the McDonald, McDonald earlier on in the season when we lost to them earlier on. I thought to myself, okay, no worries, I'll give a bit back. So when I give a bit back, he couldn't take it, so he blocked me. Fuck him. YouTube. We were all sold a dream of star names, yeah. Yeah. But the thing was, the thing was, for Jonathan, when we all showed the star names, or showed the Emirates, let's just say, the owners at the time are not the owners now. So you can't really blame the owners now for promises which were made by previous owners, if you know what I mean. Warnock's bigger efforts mistake selling Bobby Reed. Really? Really? I like Warnock, don't get me wrong. I don't think he should have I think he should have left when he got relegated. I think that was the right time for him and the right time for the club as well. But he made some great signings and some poor signings. But I think he made some awful signings as well. But in fact, it's all about opinions, isn't it? It's all about opinions. Brownie, you're all good since your bird is gone. No, she's back, my friend. She's back. You're all sobered up now? No, I'm on Spain's shittest beer tonight, Randy. Bill Cruz Campo. If you ever come to Spain and you're looking at the draft beers on available on the counter, don't go for Cruz Campo because it's absolute dog piss. However, if bosses of Cruz Campo are watching this, send me a couple of grand and your beer could become the best Spanish beer around. Cruz Campo. Right. Selling Bruno Manga. No, his time had gone anyway. Look at my Twitter, Andy. You'll notice the reason why she's still here. Joe, reckon we have a chance of making a playoffs? Yeah, I do, but we can't afford to do more Huddersfield away results now. Jonathan, Spurs kept their structure largely, yeah, compared to, but also as well, unfortunately for Arsenal, Jonathan, they do have the London tax, don't they? If you look at my Twitter, and if you look at Football Brownie Facebook page, earlier on today, I put up tables of football pricing in 1980 and 1981 season. But shocking, really. Back then, there was different times, inflation and everything else. But it really showed, back then was, national strikes, miners and so on and so forth. But it really did show the difference between the north and south. It's definitely north-south divide. Still is nowadays, especially London. Basically, economy-wise, London, London. Everywhere piggybacks off London. The money comes in there, especially the financial area. But yeah, take a look at that if you haven't seen it yet. Chelsea were in the old division. It was before oil money, obviously. Man City, £26 for a season ticket to Man City back then. £26. Dave, if fans were allowed, there would have been tensions. So you lost me there, Dave. I don't know tensions about what. You lost me a bit there. Come back to me, Dave. Harris's big mistake, selling Patson for 500 grand. Harris's biggest mistake was losing the fucking Wickham away. I love that, McDonald. Everyone did. I actually went to McDonald and said, don't serve me this weekend. I got the Cardiff Swansea game. Yeah, everyone did. We took a mick. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Back then, he did. And then when the roads were reversed this weekend, I took a mick out of him. And I was blocked. Rumour has it the fries are still stuck in your car ceiling. it was actually a bit of lettuce which was stuck to the ceiling by some mayonnaise or something. And then I didn't see it, and then we're going down. Yeah. Yeah, well, good on you, my son. Good on you. I'm glad you cured. Welcome to the chat as well. Weird. Randy, Arteta's biggest mistake was selling Emi Martinez. Oh, I still actually supported that move. Because if you think of it, no one rated Emi Martinez when he came to the game. When he finally got his break. I never rated Leno. But I don't like the way he commands his box. I don't think he commands his box very well. I miss Manga. Bamba back in mid-July, but I hope they give him a position within the backroom staff, because fingers crossed, so Bamba gets well very, very soon. But he is 35 now, guys. So I do hope that because he is very much loved within the supporter base at Cardiff. I just hope that they give him some route to becoming some kind of management, maybe, or scouting or whatever. I knew she'd be back. That was stupid reason to flee. Yeah, no, but she played it well. You see, Randy, she played it well. She has She has a nasty, not nasty, no. She has a tendency to overspend when I fucked up, basically. So check out my Twitter, Andy. You know what I mean, man. Chadwick. Hi, Chadwick. Hope you're well. Favorite Man City player, current squad? Oh, that's a different question. Favorite Man City player in the current squad? Um, because of it. Oh, sorry. Because of his deceitful tactics, let's just say. I kind of like Fernandinho, and the reason I say that is because uh, he's willing to take. He's always willing to take a yellow card for his. Always willing to take a yellow card for the team, and he knows just when to break up attacks from the opposition at the right time. And by him doing that would stop, I'd say, 50% of attacks from the opposition. And that having a midfield general like that is so important to a successful team. So yeah, I go for Fernandinho. I know people will go for De Bruyne, Sergio Aguero, blah 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 blah. But I'm telling you now, without a midfield general like Fernandinho, Man City would no matter how many De Bruyne's or uh, how many De Bruyne's or Sergio Aguero's would have, you still wouldn't stop goals going in and back. That's my opinion. How about you guys? Anyway, what's your thinking? That's a good question, Chadwick. Uh, it's true. If it wasn't for Cronkies, then reality is that they would have much need a bigger stadium when they sold the shares to the Cronkies. David Dean gets too much credit. He earned fortunes out of Arsenal. I don't. If I'm honest with you, or Jonathan, I don't. Yeah, I understand on that. I understand the point you're making, but I don't really know much about the backroom kind of goings on in Arsenal. That's all I know is as a a layperson kind of fan, you have to give credit to David Dino of taking on Arsene Wenger. I remember I was in Turkey on a lad's holiday when Arsene Wenger was appointed. No one ever heard of him, but he worked out well. Because it was a nightmare regarding his previous appointment in Bruce York. Brownie points. You should be begging for brownie points. I go, hey, I go, be careful now. I got to be careful now, Andy. Let's go. Bloody Wickham. It needs more games, I think. Yeah. I used to pay £7.50 on a day at Highbury to stand. London has always been more expensive. That's right. It has. I remember my first ever time Chelsea, right? Which would have been like 1989. Sure, it was 1989. FA Cup, 5th round, I think it was, against Chelsea. And yeah, would have been 89. Everton against Chelsea. And where was I? Not the main stand, opposite the grandstand, not a shared end then. Just shared. I can't remember what they call it anyway. It was a seating stand. And they had no concessions for kids back then. And I remember my father going nuts, and it was something about 20 quid a seat or something like that, or 25 quid a seat, and there's no concession for kids. And that was in 1989. London's always been more expensive. You are bang right there. Peak 12, have you been Newcastle? Been Newcastle, yeah. Didn't go Newcastle with Cardiff, to be honest, Peak. There's always a reason why I didn't go Newcastle with Cardiff. I think it may have been like I've been on holiday or work related, maybe, because I also remember a couple of times whenever we went to Sunderland away or Newcastle away, there used to be midweek, and it was midweek games. I was always struggling because of work. But I did go to Newcastle. Tell you when I went to Newcastle. It was in 1990. In fact, it was the year Everton won the FA Cup. 1994. Third round game. Newcastle against Man City, I think it was. Uwe Rosler scored for Man City. And it was a bit weird, it was. A bit weird. 94. My hometown, Merthyr they were in the what is now Vanarama League, what was then the Vauxhall Conference, and they were away to Gateshead, right? So it was always like a lad's holiday. Now, bear in mind, I don't think I was old enough to drink, so maybe 16, looking 18 or whatever, or past for 18, because I love Newcastle as a city and all that. Because Gateshead and Newcastle were right next to one another, just the other side of water from one another. So luckily enough, well, we all stayed at a hotel. The Merthyr Gateshead game was a Saturday. We went up on a Friday and to watch the Gateshead game, the Merthyr Gateshead game. We all stayed in a hotel in Gateshead. I can't remember what it was, Best Western or Holiday Inn or whatever you call it. And we were at the bar on a Friday night, and all of a sudden we started talking to other people who were guests there. And it turned out that one of the guests was quite high up in Newcastle. So we kind of continued talking to him all night, enjoy our company, enjoy their company. I said, on about the Newcastle were playing their game on Sunday. So we said, what if we delay our going back on a Sunday, and we'll, any chance you can get us tickets? Yeah, no problem. He said, no problem at all. So yeah, we delayed our return journey back to South Wales from Gateshead, stroke Newcastle. Got tickets. We went to watch a game, and also as well a few Merthyr players. Ian Bemba was definitely one of them. Also managed to get tickets off of Sky, so they stayed there. On the way back, we were all playing cards, and I won quite a few quid off a few Merthyr players playing cards. I didn't even know how to play poker in them days. And when I got back, now you have to remember, Norwich were a good team back then. They beat Bayern Munich the season before, I think, in the UEFA Cup. And Everton were playing Norwich. And Everton beat Norwich in the third round. So when I got back, I put some money then. I went to the bookies. I put some money on Everton to win the cup that year. And they did. They beat Man United 1-0 in the final. So yeah. I'm rambling on a bit. Whoa, hang on. Rambling on a bit. Sorry. Brownie, he's probably worth more than Leno. No. Probably, yeah, but some moves work out and some don't, Andy. That's football for you, though, isn't it? Some decisions, even the greats of like Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger brought in so many duds, but because their successes, the club successes covered up many of the duds in which they made. Martin made a mistake with Spurs at the weekend. Martin is overhyped. Leno is great, but he is better than Martinez. All about opinions. If I'm honest with you, my opinion with both of them, you're not going to win a league with either of them in. That's my opinion. You guys went to a 5-star restaurant, damn. 5-star restaurant. What, me and Sasha, you mean? No, it wasn't 5-star at all. But fortunately Tottenham this season. I watched that that documentary, and it was quite insight. I know that these kind of documentaries are clipped, but it's quite insight as well. And I hope that further documentaries like that. I enjoyed the Sunderland one as well. I enjoyed the Sunderland one far more of things going on in the background. But I tell you what, one telling thing in that Tottenham documentary, in which I have been going on about people, and this boils down to the heading of this live show. One thing is that it's not FIFA, right? If you bringing in a player from overseas, the old ruling used to be you have to give him a season before you can judge him, because these players may not know the language. They may have left their family and their children at home, so they may be here on their own. Yeah, there's a lot. Even if they brought a family with them, they have to go through schooling. They have to look for houses and so on. There's so many things which need to be put in place before a player can fully focus on his work. And in this industry, it's football. Now, some players bloody do it automatically. But there used to be a golden rule in give them a year. You have to give them a year. That was highlighted with one of the French players doing that Tottenham documentary. You have to give them a year. And I just wish so many new football fans would take little bits of that on board before they jump on managers' backs, before they jump on players' backs, and so on and so forth. There's so much mental health. It's highlighted so much these days, right? And I can be guilty of this as much as anybody else. Calling someone shit, blah, 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 blah. But I'm telling you, and I'm sure any other family man, whether he got kids or not, or a wife or not, he's still got parents and he's still got other members of family we're close to. But I'm telling you something, right? What COVID has taught me, and what I mentioned early on, when I've seen my parents in September, I haven't seen a very, very close family member who I still to this day would call her big sister, right? Even though she's not my sister, but she looked after me so much when I was a kid, and I needed that extra bit of support growing up. But I always called her big sister. What she's gone through in the last 12 months, is heartbreaking, absolute heartbreaking. And it's been so hard seeing her go through it without even giving her a loving kiss, right? I'm telling you, I know my workload, whether it's been even YouTube or my other workload. I know my workload has been harmed because of COVID one way or another. Okay? So what is the difference, guys, if you work within the football industry? There's no difference. Okay? If you want to play the mental health game, or the mental, if you want to play the mental, that's wrong. Sorry, I take that back. If you want to support mental health and support it as much as you can, but if you want to support mental health and then the following Saturday your team plays bad and one player plays bad, you say he's shit, sell him, waste of time, blah, blah, blah. I think we all, and me included, me included, me to take a little bit of reflection at times. And when I've been out of order, I've said, been out of order. Take Mick McCarthy. I was taking the piss out of Mick McCarthy before his Cardiff side even kicked the ball. Completely hold my hands up. Said on live stream, I apologise. So I'm as guilty as everybody. But I think more and more new football fans need to understand for someone from outside outside of a country, he needs a year to settle in. That was always used to be the golden rule, and all of a sudden, since this FIFA generation have come into it, and we're sacking because we haven't won in fucking 3 or 4 games, it's wrong. It's completely wrong. Fucking like brainwashing, like FIFA's brainwashing a new generation of football fans. It's crazy. Right, that Cardiff City, I might have said that before. I don't know. I don't know that Cardiff City fan, but I tell you what, I know you mentioned Smithies, but I tell you what, Phillips has really grabbed his opportunity, hasn't he? I know he misjudged that Watford winning goal. But really, fair play to Phillips. As a reserve goalkeeper coming in, he's really done well. Chadwick, brilliant football mind. Fernandinho, yeah, definitely. I love midfield generals. That's basically what some of the positions I used to play as well. You see. Maybe so it's a bit biased on my team, on my side. So need new Earnshaw to partner more. To be honest, that Cardiff City fan, I think football has moved on from that. The days of big man, little man. Although I love that combination, I think those days seem to be passing us by, which is a shame. I love the 2-man up front. You've got 2 men up front. You're gonna trouble opposition defenses. If you've got a back 4, for example, and you've got 1 man against a back 4, you're gonna freaking struggle. Right? If you've got 2 men against back 4, so 2 men against each centre half, that's when they could. You could score goals. But if you do that, you're gonna have to sacrifice a player elsewhere in the park. I've always liked the 3-5-2. I've always liked that. But for that to work, you would need top-class wing-backs. You would need absolutely top-class wing-backs. Or wing... What do they call it now? Not wing-backs. It's about... You'd have the 3 centre-halves. You'd have the 3 in the middle of the park. It could be pivoted, so you have a cam as well. But you need wingers actually bombing back and forth. Is it wing backs now they call it? Jesus, fair play to you guys in the comments, I tell you. Right, hang on, let me change this because... Right, guys, please like, share, subscribe, Football with Brownie. Now, let's get to 6:30 tonight. I'm on 628, I think. We have battered the watch hours. So watch hours are absolutely no problem at all. It's just subscribers now to get monetization. Rod has had more. Rod has most expensive tickets now. Sheffield Wednesday like 38 quid. I never knew that, to be honest. I never knew that. Well, is that in a championship now? Peak you're talking of, is it? But you know what? As an away fan, I know because of if you didn't include 89, obviously, what happened there. But Hillsborough as an away ground, I like it. I think it's like 4,500, isn't it? Seating up on the top tier. Arsenal are basically owned by the Hillwoods and a diamond merchant and can for influence. Yeah, right. Okay. I paid $40 for a seat in a rugby game. What rugby game was that, mate? I have paid. Oh, I paid some stupid fucking money over the years. What, 180 euros for the European Cup semi-final between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Yeah, I paid some stupid money over the years. Hi Ryan, hope you're well, my friend. Guys, please check out Ryan's channel. Even if you're not an arse, I'm trying to fucking get this right now. Hang on. Right, there you go. Even if you're not an Arsenal fan, check him out, Mr. Arsenal Podcast. Great guy, does great guests, and yeah. Right, okay. Rodgers had more influence this season, but Fernandinho, great pro. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, I okay, no worries. Well, basically, Rodri is a replacement for Fernandinho, isn't it? But yeah, but I just like the I remember all opposition managers or having a goal before they play Man City. Fernandinho, bloody Fowler, and all that. But yeah, how many mistakes have Leno made? But Arsenal, £38 just for high Wednesday. Yeah. Randy, how many times Leno saved us? Yeah, but it's more about it. It's not just saving, though. I don't like Leno's. I don't like. There used to be a Cardiff goalkeeper like this, actually, David Marshall, who then becomes Scotland #1. But I remember during the time in which Cardiff and Blackpool, Cardiff lost in a playoff final against Blackpool. We had David Marshall, who's Scotland's #1, and who was the other one? Went on to Burnley and actually had England cap as well. The Cardiff fans will come to me now. But anyway, we had them two fighting out between #1, and neither of them commanding in a box. They're great shot stoppers, don't get me wrong, but commanding in a box was woeful at times. And in my opinion, that cost us the playoff final. Yeah. And crossing. Neither of them were good on crosses. It really used to fuck me over. And I think Leno's like that. Crossing with Leno, I don't rate. Bloody drive up there, mind you. Oh, yeah, it is a hell of a drive. Did you get an apology for Claude? Never have, Brendan. Never have. You cannot tell me if a keeper wouldn't save that plus. And I guarantee if you look at next season, so but okay. Claude never apologized. He's Claude have offended Ryan in the past, bro. Randy, look at Leno's first season in the league. Okay. Remember Martinez, you guys are talking amongst each other, which is a good thing, actually. Which is a good thing. Yeah, look how managers you mentioned, they weren't good enough to recognise talent, especially Wenger. I don't really want to go about Claude, guys, sorry, or Lee. Yeah, that's right, Randy. That's right, come on. Thoughts on Ivan Tovey, Brentford, or Ivan Toney at Brentford. I think if Brentford don't go up this season, I can see someone like Norwich buying him and taking him up with him. Or maybe Fulham. Fulham could be a good shout. If Fulham survive, I can see them going for him. I think someone will. I think someone will take a gamble on him. I don't think it'll be a high-end Premier League club, but I think a Premier League club will take a gamble on him. I bought Alsheri in FIFA, and I didn't adapt. Inzaghi in FIFA. Well, must be very wise then, Randy. Must be very wise. Early days. Who did he get in his last days? Right, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'd be around. I don't know if I can watch it right, if I'm honest with you, mate. But yeah, I'd be around. No worries at all. Been in Brussels so many times, mate. I've been in Brussels so many times. My first time was when Enzo Scifo was playing. You know what? I never enjoyed Brussels. All the times I went, I never enjoyed it. Going to, yeah, go on. No worries at all. Really, come on, Wales, yeah. Fortune Daniel's been a replacement for Aguero. Bit of a step down, if I'm honest with you. Bit of a step down. I can't see that happening. Danny Ings could be someone for Everton, maybe, but not Man City. Surely not. Sanchez, Aubameyang, Ozo, Cazorla, Ramsey, not bad, Randy. Okay. Super Rugby Blues. Okay. Managers. But usually give 50% success rate on signings. Ferguson signed some rubbish. Yeah, he did. Taibi, Juan Sebastian Veron, Eric Jemba. That's a lot of money gone in just them things. Mark Bosnich. Yeah, there's a few there. Heaton, that was it. Tom Heaton and David Marshall. Tom Heaton and David Marshall. Neither of them I rated, to be honest. Neither of them I rated. Shot stoppers, yes, no worries at all. But commanding of a box and taking care of crosses, neither of them I rated. And I couldn't believe Tom Heaton went on and got an England cap. Yes, I do. Randy. Yeah, right. Marshall played Champions League for Celtic. I know. Very, very. Both of them were. And I was behind bloody Marshall's goal for our playoff final against Blackpool. And I was worried every time a fucking ball was coming into the box. I should be like, yeah, they have. Brownie, with Sasha. Hello, new to channel. Justin, welcome, my friend. Hope you're well. Welcome to the channel. Please subscribe. Yeah, guys, come on. Hey, come on. Welcome, Justin. Welcome to the madhouse, Justin. Yeah, right, guys. I've just had a notification. It is. I got less than 10%, so I'm gonna have to make a move soon. Yeah. Craig Gordon. Oh. Yeah, you're right. You would have been injuries. Man City have said top of the list. Oh Jesus! Brownie, France beat Wales. I knew it would happen. I didn't watch it, Randy. I didn't watch it because of one thing was leading to another, as you know, within my household. So I didn't watch it. Heaton Marshall, very good at saving. That's right. They are very good at saving. Very, very suspect on the commanding of the box and especially crossing. Oh, fucking hell. My balls would be in my fucking mouth. on some of the crosses coming over. How are you doing, Brownie Brian? Very good, Joseph. Hope you were well as well. Guys, if you haven't, if you're only now coming in, please check out the whole of the video. Because the title of the video, we've just gone completely off title. So, please watch back and, join in the debate and everything else, really. Marshall saved pen against Ronaldinho. Oh, for Celtic, was it? Will I have no... probably not. Brandon, I hate quizzes, if I'm honest with you. I hate quizzes. Ryan knows himself, Mashard Arsenal podcast. There's been some times I've been so shit at quizzes, I've had an excuse just to fuck off out of it. He's got notification from Sasha. No. The AK-47s are not out yet, Randy. They were out over a weekend, but they're not out yet. Yeah. I don't do it anymore. I've never liked them, Brandon. We don't need roads. He can play in the Prem if we go. So yesteryear, so bloody 2010. Roads. Brownie gets screwed up. Yeah, I do, Randy. Randy knows as well. Yeah, I did. It's just boring. I hate quizzes. Time to... Oh, jeez. I still got that one, but believe me, it's not time yet, Randy. I need another fucking week yet. Right, guys, I'm going to have to make a move. Thank you very, very much. Come on, let's get up to 630 subscribers. Thank you very much, Justin, for coming in. Guys, if you haven't watched all the show, please go back and watch all the show. I'm sure that there's talking points which you may have missed. If you're new to the channel like Justin, please go back to my previous shows as well. Not just Cardiff, although I am a Cardiff fan, but there's also many different archive shows and so on, in which should please football fans of all ages and of all descriptions, really. Thank you very much once again, and speak to you soon. Love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.